Welcome back to On the Record. We're here at the Robin Robbins boot camp, and it's the last day of the boot camp. And we're here with Elliot Brothers, who owns eBrothers Solutions, and you've been doing that for about 7 years, right?
Correct.
So, what does the company specialize in?
Pretty much specialize in small businesses that have a need for outsourced IT, from phones to backup to anything related to technology.
Are you doing a lot of managed services?
Yep, switched over probably about 2 years ago to only managed service. Still have some break fix that I'm trying to move over.
Why'd you move to managed services?
Managed services, it's easier for both myself. I mean, bottom line is it's easier for myself and the customer to budget, knowing what's coming in, what's going out. With the break fix, for me, the costs are going up and down, and it's harder for me to budget and plan for myself, my company, and, for my family. Ultimately, it impacts that.
Also, I guess gives you a little bit of free time. You can actually see your two children once in a while.
Yeah, definitely. It makes a big difference in that regard.
It's amazing how few of the VARs actually are moving over. Like you live in this world with Robin Robbins, where most of them are understand it and so on. I live in a world where we go out to about 140,000 resellers every day, and less than 20,000 of them have taken on managed services.
That's surprising. You got always the one thing that I got when I met with Robin is the ability to look ahead and see things. If I was, doing it myself, I know I'd be stuck in a corner staring at a wall, not sure if what I was doing was right or wrong, and let alone look into the future. And that's definitely, something that's helped is to get the knowledge of everybody else.
So you've been with Robin Robbins, you said, for about 3 years, right? And so, first of all, where were you at when you first started working with her?
It was one-man shop, running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Wife's getting upset because I'm spending so many hours. And I really started out as a tech guy and happened to have a business. When I met Robin, I kind of flipped that around. It took a little while, but I became a businessman who happened to do technology things. So it's been a big paradigm shift for myself personally, which has helped me grow and change, as well as my company, and have a business model and have a direction to go in and know that there's a future versus me doing this for 25 years, running around just waiting for that next paycheck.
It's pretty amazing, eh? It really puts it in perspective, and the reason I keep asking that question, it's not that I haven't heard that answer probably 100 times, it's that my audience needs to hear it another 10,000 times. If you were giving them one piece of advice to our audience, what would you say?
I'd say definitely use the support and the knowledge of your peers, and know that you need to look ahead and look forward, and use tools. Whether it's this product or that product, but always look ahead and look forward and use that knowledge, that combined knowledge of everybody. I guess that's really, it helps you grow, because when you're one person trying to reinvent the wheel, it's going to take you 10 times as long. But when you have a group of thousands or hundreds or whatever, you're going to propel forward much farther than everybody else. Definitely.
Well said. So, when you came there into 3 years ago, you had been in business for about 4 years already, and you were one man running around with your head, like a chicken with your head cut off.
Right.
Where are you at now?
Now I have more time. I have actually right now one employee is using help desk support service. I hired a new bookkeeper, actually kind of two, and a second one. We're gonna actually she's helping me with the financial part, dig into the details to help grow my company to get office space and kind of get to that next level. Now I have all my systems, my processes, my products, and the marketing and things like that I know what I need to do to move forward. And so that's, I guess, kind of where I'm at right now.
So how much of that do you attribute to the whole, and we won't just say Robin Robbins, but the whole Robin Robbins community?
Oh, 100%, if not 110%. Because Robin, her thing is...
I have to take a little bit of credit.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's credit for me that does my part, but really she comes in with the marketing, and that's kind of her in, if you will. But she gives you so much more with all the people. Just the gentleman Nito that just spoke right now. She brings in all these people from these different fields and different, with all these other experiences. The marketing's great, and that part, brings the customers. But what transformed me from a tech guy into an entrepreneur or a business owner was all the things that she brought in, on top of all of that. So, I mean, I definitely would not be where I am today. I just said it to somebody yesterday. I'd probably be out of business at this point because my wife would have been so upset with me, and I would have had a nervous breakdown because it's just too much.
What level are you at within the program?
I'm a producer club member, at which I've been pretty much since 2008, actually. So definitely producer club is a good place to be.
So if I told you couldn't come back to this show again next year, what would you say to me?
I'd say I'm coming anyway, whether I had a ticket or not.